All right, you guys, check this out. Okay, so I'm actually at a property right now in Wheaton, Illinois. So if you're in Wheaton, come hang out with me. But I'm at this property right now, kind of do a little property tour real quick. This deal, you guys, actually came from just building good rapport with the seller. Here's the kitchen over here. I mean, it's nothing fancy. This isn't like a fix and flip that we've done or anything like that. But it's probably going to get a little echoing here. But this deal actually came from what we call partnering with the seller. So in the REI Wolf Pack, we make 4 offers on every property, right? We don't make all 4 at the same time, but we typically get to the point where if we need to, we'll absolutely make 4 offers on the property. So you can see, you know, they've got their lights in here. They're doing some work in here. They're fixing that light up there, putting some things in the property. Check this out. They're fixing the ceiling fan in here. They've got the new fans that they're gonna put on it, right? So this property is a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom ranch with a 1-car garage. But what's cool about this property, you guys, is that we were able to lock this property up for no money, right? So in this deal right now, we're literally just partnering with the seller. And so we have the option to do all 4 offers that we teach. So we can literally do all 4 offers that we teach in the REI Wolf Pack on this property. We can wholesale this property. We can do a sandwich lease option on this property where we stay in the middle of the deal for no money down. We can do a straight option on this property where, actually we've got 5, we've got 5 offers that we can, or 5 steps or exit strategies that we can use for this property. And it's so awesome. I wish I could show you more, but the property is just that small. So we've got 5 options for this. Again, we can do a cash wholesale offer if we get the right offer. We can do check this out. Little laundry area there. So we can do a cash wholesale offer on this property. I know I've said that like 5 times now. We can do a sandwich lease option where we stay in the middle of the deal. The rent's about $1,850. So if we can find someone to pay maybe $2,100, $2,200 a month to live here, plus like a $5,000 or $10,000 down, we'll keep the $5,000 or $10,000 and make the extra $200 to $300 a month. We can do a straight option where we find someone to pay $5,000 to $10,000 down and pay the $1,850, and we're out of the deal. We can do a net listing where we can actually list the property on the MLS for them, you guys, and we can also make money on that. And then we also have the 5th option, which is partnering with the seller. And guys, that is where we can literally make an extra $1,000 to $2,000 a month over the rent that the owners of this property want. So you guys, if you want to know how to do deals like this, like just come out to our meetups, like ask me questions, like put questions in the comments, send us DMs. I'm going to literally post as much content as possible to show you guys how we're doing deals like this literally every single day. There's hardly a day that goes by where we don't have an option or where we're making offers like this and sellers are saying yes. In fact, before I got to this property, I was on the phone. I'm showing one of my brothers right now how to do exactly what I do. And while he's working his full-time job, he sent out a couple messages, got a few people to respond and say yes to our call it like a fishing hook, so to speak, to our bait. Got on the phone with the seller, and the seller's already set an appointment with me to meet them at their property and has already accepted our offer. So now I'm just going to meet the seller, check out the property, and hopefully lock that one up too and add another $1,000 or $1,500 of cash flow with none of our own money invested, you guys. I'm telling you, this is the greatest season of real estate investing that I've ever known. I did not live through the 2008 crash. I did, but I wasn't an investor at that time. So guys, I literally just want to, looking outside, look at all the snow out there. That's the front yard. I'll show you guys the backyard here. Backyard's kind of interesting at this place. Like it's short right behind it. Got like a little shed over there. But then all the backyard's like on the side. It's on a corner lot. So it's got these high ceilings, this, I don't know if that's shiplap or just wood paint or whatever that is. But, But literally on the phone on the way here was talking to another seller who's ecstatic to meet me. In fact, this seller was so excited about our offer. Listen to this. This seller was so excited about our offer that I said my only times that I could go and see the property were literally when she was at work. She said she'd be willing to call her security guard, give him my name and information to allow me into the property without her even being there or ever meeting me. Guys, you got to learn how to make these offers, okay? So at this particular property here, right now we're hoping that the main offer that we can do is the one where we stay in the middle of the deal by partnering with the seller and are making an extra $1,000 to maybe even $1,500 above the rent, you guys. So if you want to know how to do that, if you want to know how students like Chris McCaffey are making $75,000 additional income, guys, like hit me up in my DMs, find me on my personal page, hit me here, whatever. Guys, I'm telling you, REI Wolfpack is not about coaching. It's not about selling coaching. Let me make that twist on it. REI Wolfpack is not about selling coaching. It's about us partnering with you so that you can literally change your life through real estate investing and doing real estate deals. That's what it's about. It's not about giving you more information. You can go on YouTube. You can go on anybody's page who's another real estate coach or guru, whatever it is. You can go on their page and find a ton of free information. But guys, I gotta let you know, I did the same thing for 2 years. For 2 years, I studied real estate investing before I ever did a single transaction. For 2 years. And I considered myself savvy, smart, a go-getter, an action taker, right? For 2 years, I studied YouTube, Zero Down Investing. I studied Dean Graziosi and all the other gurus out there, you guys. And in fact, when I went to do my first deal, I lost $2,500 on my first deal because I found some guy who said he would give me a 20-unit building. That's a story for another day. But this guy said he can get me a 20-unit building for $2,500. And as smart as I thought I was, I believed him. And of course, it didn't happen. But I'm glad it didn't happen, okay? It made me refine my guidelines for real estate investing. It made me say that, you know what? I shouldn't need to spend any money to do my first deal. And I did that, you guys. I didn't need to spend any money to do your first deal. And if you're wondering how to do your first deal, if you're looking at this saying, Daniel, well, teach me how to do my first deal. Pick up the phone. I'm going to tell you why picking up the phone is so important. Because all the other big gurus and massive wholesalers and real estate investors out there, they're sending mailer campaigns. They've got people out knocking on doors. They got bandit signs out, or they're making offers on the MLS. They're not picking up the phone and calling sellers. Go on Zillow.com. Go on Craigslist. Pick up the phone. Call the seller. Call the seller. Screw up on the phone. Mess up. Get it wrong. Say the wrong thing. It's fun, you guys. You got nothing to lose, okay? So pick up the phone, call the seller, and make them an offer. Learn the offers you can make and make them an offer, you guys. That's all it takes. Pick up the phone and you make an offer that's good for them and good for you. That was how I did my first deal, right? It took me 2 weeks of being on the phone. After 2 weeks of being on the phone, I'm actually trying to find there we go. See if I can get some better sound quality here. There we go. I don't know if you can hear me now. All right, let's see. Hopefully that works good. All right, guys, so after 2 weeks of being on the phone, I was able to put a property under contract using none of my own money, just knowledge. But here's the thing. It took me 2 years to get that knowledge. 2 years. I don't know about you, but 2 years is a long time. It's a long time to attempt to do your first deal. As I said before, I thought I was an action taker. I thought I was an aggressive, wild and crazy person who would like take the bull by the horns for what I wanted to do and what I wanted to accomplish in life. But for 2 years, I didn't do a single thing but study. I lost $2,500 on my first attempt at a real estate investing deal. $2,500. That was $2,500 that I couldn't afford to lose. I had 2 boys at the time. My wife and I were living in the city of Chicago. I was working full-time. She was a stay-at-home mom because that was the life that we wanted for our family. That's what she wanted, right? And I wanted to give that to her if that's what she wanted. So losing $2,500 was like losing a month's worth of livelihood. And I got dragged along on that deal for literally 4 months. For 4 months, I got dragged along by a thief in the real estate industry who not only didn't help me do a real estate deal, but at the end of it, he blamed me for the deal not going through. And guess what? The crazy part was there was never a deal. So this guy pretended like there was a deal that was on the table. And then he pretended like I was the one who lost the deal when I never even interacted with anyone. Guys, I'll have to do a podcast about this because this is crazy. Like, this cemented for me that I needed to be in real estate, to change the face of real estate, to let people know that there are sharks out there. And you don't need to spend money dealing with sharks who aren't going to like even put any effort into the money that you pay them, right? Like, don't do it, you guys. Like, don't just pay for coaching. Like with REI Wolf Pack, you literally are paying to be a part of the pack. And when you're a part of the pack, you get a team of people whose every waking moment is your success. Like literally helping you on every single deal. It's your success. Ooh, this is good light right here. Look at that. Get the window, get a little side light right there. Look at that. Woo! I'm looking Puerto Rican. To all my Puerto Rican people out there, you guys got great skin complexion. But all right, you guys. So I've got to take some pictures of this property so I can post it up on all of our different locations and, get this property sold. We got 5 ways to sell this property. How would you like that? Booyah. 5 ways to sell a property? It's going to get sold. I can't wait to show you guys when this property is sold or when we got. And the other thing, too, is we can also rent it. Like, we can, like, literally just straight up rent this property. So I've got 6 ways that I can make money on this property and get someone into this property. 6 ways, you guys. All right, that's enough for the live. I got to get going. I got things to do, people to help, deals to make, and also I got Bible study tonight. But that's it, you guys. I will see you next time.